Hot, Funny, Beautiful, the only podcast. If you have a podcast, we're coming for you. Hello and welcome to Hot, Funny, Beautiful, the only anti-millennial
No, you can't say
humor podcast. You don't like how I say it?
No, I don't like how you say it. Okay.
Should I say my first name?
I guess I'm going to say my full name again.
Okay.
Hello and welcome. What is my name? Who are you? Hello and welcome to Hot, Funny, Beautiful. My name is Eden and Sadie. I'm here. I was going to introduce you.
I forgot my name. Why is that so funny?
You got this.
Yeah. My name is Sadie Rose.
Hello and welcome to Hot, Funny, Beautiful. My name is Eden. No, fuck. Hello and... Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to Hot, Funny, Beautiful. In this podcast, we target Gen Z despair and destroy it.
That's the sound of it being crushed.
My name is Eden Aslam.
And I'm Sadie Rose.
And today, we're asking the important question, what do we do with our bachelor's degree while the world crumbles around us? You go first.
Well, I'm working, which is really cool. You know, working and also having a podcast.
I'm so unemployed.
What are you doing with your bachelor's degree?
Actually, I with my bachelor's degree, which was a degree in bachelor's of arts, not fine arts, as a BFA. I got a bachelor's in arts from a school with a degree in drama, with an honors in directing, and with that honors in direct. Thank you. Please keep going. Thank you. With that honors in directing, I used it to move across the coast I live on. I'm gonna find new ways to get even vaguer. The coast I live on to a whole new city and a whole new world, like Ash Ketchum, where I directed 4 really big shows. One of them a musical, depending on who you ask.
Depending on who you ask.
Had an incredible time, met incredible new friends, went on credible adventures. Got a lot of cool pictures from it. Got a whole new life of experiences. Now I'm taking that new experiences and moving to a different coast in 15 days. But for the last 3 months, I've been very unemployed, and that's why I have a podcast. Maybe the bigger question is, why do you have a podcast?
You know, to talk about important things. Like why I have my bachelor's degree or what I'm doing with it. So my bachelor's degree is in studio art, and I am working 2 jobs at this moment. Both are...
Would you call that a BSA?
No, I think it's just a BA.
Okay, cool.
Working at high school in an arts classroom, and then also working at an art studio. And after graduating, I also worked in...
Did you work on a feature film?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
I didn't do that with my bachelor's degree.
After graduating, I worked in the art department on a film, which will be coming out soon, and I'll probably tell you info when that happens. Maybe it'll be mysterious and vague about it.
Fan meetup at the screening, one of you.
All of our fans.
And Sadie, all of Bikini Bond wants to know, do you feel successful in pursuing the arts? The bullshit arts?
The bullshit arts?
The BSA?
The BSA. Yeah, I feel pretty good.
How did you avoid falling into a year of despair?
You know, I think I still fell into the despair a little bit.
Me too.
I fell into the despair. And then, you know what? Honestly, the best way I got through it was through friendship. Honestly.
That's beautiful.
You know?
Was there ever a moment when you were in art school, you were looking at the economy, and you got the rumblings that maybe Trump would be president again?
You know, I just really didn't think that was going to happen again. I'm going to be so real.
I'm going to be so real. Dude, I actually lost so much money on that because I was like, okay, I had a bet going that I did cancel on around like mid-October when I realized that the other candidate wasn't good at being a candidate. But I had bet like $300 with my dumb friend, and I was like, haha, I'm gonna swindle. I almost said swiggle this friend of $300 because he was so sure Twump was going. Did I say Twump?
You ooh voice. You ooh voice.
I'm just a little guy. What? I almost asked a question that goes nowhere, which is the opposite of what we learn in
yes, and
my graduate my graduate podcasting class. If you could teach Sadie, I have a deep question for you. Is this your first podcast?
Yeah, I'm losing my podcast virginity.
Yeah, if you could teach a podcast right now, combining your two special interests currently, teaching and podcasting.
Oh yeah, my two interests.
Yeah, what could you got any advice for an upstart Gen Z like me?
Have a camera that focuses if it's visual. I guess for the podcast, and have a good mic. Don't forget your mic. I think that's my advice. That's what I would teach.
I have to tell you something. My mic wasn't broken. It just didn't work anymore. Or sorry, I didn't forget it. I didn't forget my mic.
Have a mic that works. Have your mics work. That's what I would
true.
say.
You know, sometimes in life, let me tell you something, my friends, my sons. Sometimes when the world makes you carry its burdens, those burdens being a backpack, that loosely assorted laptop, camera stands, cameras themselves, and microphones, and you're eating your friend's quesadilla that she made you pick up after you offered.
After you're like, I'm gonna go get tacos.
After you like low-key pressured her.
And you're like, you put the order in.
Okay, but that did help because it was done by the time I got there.
It did help, but then you ate my quesadilla and you were like, I didn't order the quesadilla. You didn't put the order in.
We need to talk about something real important here, my friends, my sons. I once believed that you could just eat a quesadilla and it wouldn't be nothing to nobody.
I believe that too.
I
believed I could just eat a quesadilla, and then my quesadilla showed up in ruin.
So how about I tell you a story? Because they say in this woke world to listen to your podcast co-host. But let me tell you specifically something. The one in the camera that's not focusing. I just turned away from the camera.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something over there.
And you.
And you also as well. And maybe you. There's no camera over there. But let me tell you something.
But that's just that guy.
That's just our guy. Let me tell you something.
Over there in the corner.
He's called Steve. It's not my fault that Sadie's quesadilla was eaten. And let me explain why. Because it's very easy. Oh, blame the white Latina. That's
yeah.
Classic game everyone plays.
That's like the best.
That's like the best game. Everyone plays it. But let me tell you something. I went to this store or restaurant, if you call them that Sadie sent me to. This is about Gen Z despair. Let me tell you about despair. Because the despair I felt in my heart, the guilt I felt when Sadie's quesadilla mysteriously disappeared, never to be seen again. Close-up camera. So I went to this.
So the guilt doesn't bring back the quesadilla.
I went to this restaurant that has a name that I couldn't say. Not because of doxing purposes, but because I can't remember it. And when I was picking up this order that Sadie didn't tell me the ingredients of.
Because you had me place the order.
I was driving! She said, your order's ready, but we're just finishing your quesadilla. I said, I don't have a quesadilla. Because seconds ago in the car, Sadie told me that she didn't like quesadillas.
No.
She's never eaten them.
No.
I think.
No, because earlier. No. Earlier, you were considering going somewhere else, and I was like, well, I want the quesadilla. And then we switched places. Like, why would you think I suddenly still don't want a quesadilla?
So an issue that Sadie has is that she thinks that I listened.
That you listen to women.
Imagine.
I think that you listen to women. See,
Yeah.
I just feel like my voice wasn't being heard.
It wasn't.
And as a woman, it's just like, what?
Speak of that. Make your voice heard into this mic. And this is Exhibit A. Because after I said that I didn't order a quesadilla, she said, yes, you did. It's almost done. She put the quesadilla in the bag.
You didn't listen.
She put it on the top of the bag. Now, see, chat, I had been driving for 8 hours to get here, to this podcast location, on the hottest day in our lifetimes. Possibly. Through 3 different car crashes, one of which was a semi-truck that flipped over. It was spooky and it was very close to me. So I hadn't eaten. And
How much of a truck was it?
Yeah, like semi.
It was semi-truck.
It was like semi-truck. It was kind of like me. I'm semi-Latino.
So it was like...
I was on 3 Red Bulls. I was experiencing W hunger. Who among us wouldn't reach into the bag and just grab the first thing, especially if it was
your best friend's quesadilla? You would eat your best friend's quesadilla.
So I didn't know it was Sadie's quesadilla. So when I come back, I come to this apartment thinking that I've made it, I've survived the trials. I brought a quesadilla. Who else done that and come this far? But Sadie looks through it and says, where's my quesadilla? Now, could you think of someone, nay, some woman, more ungrateful? I mean, I can. Not Sadie, of course.
So, that's what you do with your bachelor's degree.
Yeah, that's...
You eat my quesadilla.
So I've been unemployed for 3 months.
So you got really into eating other people's quesadillas.
I'm really a terrible friend, chat. Okay, so this is our first episode. If you want to learn a little bit of something about me, I've been unemployed for 3 months because I moved out of the city I lived in. And for many weekends of those 3 months, I've done nothing but sleep on Sadie's couch for free and eat her food.
But that's fine. So it wasn't a quesadilla.
Can you tell me about... So, rank despair, state of the world, losing this quesadilla?
Neck and neck. It's just like, you know, when you have a food that you really crave frequently, and then you move away from that place where you can really get it unless you drive an hour and a half, and it's like, I'm not driving an hour and a half in this economy. Not when I don't have to. Not unless I'm going there for something, not just for the quesadilla. And then I see a glimmer of hope. Glimmer of hope. Steven's like, hey, I'm in this place that is close to this quesadilla. and I just, in that moment, I'm like, yes. Finally, the perfect... Also, she had to tell me that it was really good.
It was
she had to repeatedly tell me about how good the quesadilla was.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually feel like I was despairing a lot less because I ate the quesadilla. I had the other 2 tacos from the place. They were so bad. This quesadilla was fantastic. It was.
Yeah, I did. Okay, you did repent by giving me one of your tacos, which was the best one.
It probably was.
It actually definitely was.
And I've repented by paying for it.
Oh wait, I was gonna Venmo you, but it's okay.
W accountability.
Oh,
okay. People are always saying that we need to take
W actually.
That
all is forgiven.
Everyone's always saying we need to take more accountability. But let me tell you something, my friends. To stop despairing in this age, in this time, in this world in which we live, it's all about the homies, I think. And when you mess up, never admit it. Ever. Stay firm. Never back down. Instead, do things subtly that people don't notice, such as not ask them to pay for the food, so that when they bring it up, you can lord it over. This is
money.
This is bad advice. Don't listen to this.
Your problems.
Throw money at your problems.
Have money. Throw it at your problems.
Friends only care about your bands.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's true. That's all I care about.
Tell them about your bands that you've made from your bachelor's degree.
I'm gonna buy chainmail soon, maybe.
Fuck, that's cool. God, it's so
But
cool
the
that we
thing
get to
is-
say that. God, I love
I'm
being
really
artists
hoping. I'm
sometimes.
really hoping to buy chainmail.
Life is so fucking sick that like I get to dress the way I do every single day and go to work and people are like, whoa, great outfit, and you're like not fitting in with like our office
Vibe.
dress code.
Oh,
I
yeah,
almost
that's
said
the word.
I almost said community standards. Okay? Here's a great question to round off this first episode. How do you, in personal ways, what are 5 ways that you've used your bachelor's degree to avoid despairing about getting a bachelor's degree in art?
I used my bachelor's degree to do something I thought was really cool and enjoyed. I had a great time.
Buy a quesadilla.
That's the number one. Yeah, buying the quesadilla. That's one of the things. Also, just making art. Making art. That was the best years of my life. I mean, I'm still doing it, but learning how to do it better, making friends. Honestly, just learning how to take every opportunity and not being afraid to apply to just everything, even if I don't think I'm good enough. Because you know what? We're never going to think that we're there yet.
That's
you
right.
know, we might still be flawed and eat other people's quesadillas, but we just gotta, like, keep trying.
We might
Keep
have
trying,
one microphone
you
and a
know?
camera that doesn't work.
You know? But you just gotta, like,
Gotta
make a
the thing.
podcast. Honestly,
You gotta just make a pod.
that's what you have to do.
Thank you for
with your
listening.
bachelor's degree, you make a podcast. If you're a man, forget what I just said.
Oh, tell me more.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
For legal.
We're
We're gonna get sued by Big Man TM.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. And you can if you really want to, I guess.
How do you feel about the phrase that everyone's been throwing around recently? Just make the thing and then make it good later.
I think
I'm probably going to clip that.
a little
in
bit of both. Like, because the first time you make a thing, you're gonna mess up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like trying again and again. Because I feel like when you first try to make a thing and you're a perfectionist, you spend so long trying to correct the parts you already kind of fucked up. And it's better to just like, if you already have broken the yolk of your first egg, get a new egg, crack a new egg, you know? And then you can't do that much with it once it's all like runny and everywhere. Just crack a new egg. And you know what? The next one might be better, and maybe it won't be, and maybe you just have to crack another one. But you know what? If you could buy a dozen of them, and I know like there's like what, the egg shortage or something, or was it like there's like bird flu or something? I don't know.
The shrimp are radioactive.
But like, buy a dozen eggs.
Break every
Right
single
now.
one if you need to.
Buy them.
And look behind you. Someone is trying to steal your gold. Hide it. Everyone's trying to take it from you.
You could also have chickens.
Everyone wants what you have. You need to hoard it.
Yeah. I want what you have.
And that actually is kind of true, though. Is everyone does want what you have, you know?
Yeah, but I have, yeah.
My
pile of gold. A lot of people that I sleep on.
Like a dragon.
My dragon.
Sadie has like a big pile of gold
Like
in
I
her
see
room
people,
and like
I
paintings and
swat them
statues
away when
sticking
I
out of
sleep.
it.
Like I wake up and I go.
The Fae are trying to steal both her gold and her middle name, which no one will know.
My secret middle name.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know? Also, fun fact about this podcast: me and Sadie found out we're cousins. More on that never.
Yeah, we're cousins.
Bye.
Also, I have a confession before we leave.
Oh fuck.
So, the car crashes that you witnessed. I
know I was so afraid.
planned all of them because I knew, right, before I was very like, you know, podcasting is a deep and rich art, the long history, and I was like, how can I live up to this history with a professional podcaster beside me? How can I do this? And I was like, how about I make Eden feel super guilty before we start?
That's
so
W
that
hunger.
whatever I do is gonna be bright and cool in comparison, and then Eden will be seen as the villain, you know? And that's what I try to do, is just vilify everyone else in my life. So what I did was I planned 3 car crashes. I planned your route.
My route?
Yeah, I psychically linked with you and knew which way you were gonna take. and I planned 3 car crashes so that you would be hungry enough by the time you reached me. And then when you were like, oh, food, and I was like, yeah, get food here. I'll place the order.
Oh my God, you were always there.
I was the lady behind the counter.
No.
Too.
No.
And then
like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
And then I was like whispering in your ear, eat the quesadilla. And then I eat the quesadilla. And then you did. And then you did. So really, did you eat the quesadilla? Or did the quesadilla eat you alive with guilt?
Was it worth it? All this?
No. No.
And on that note.
Get out of my house. And that's Hot, Funny, Beautiful.
I forgot that was the name of the podcast.
The only anti-Gen Z despair podcast coming to you soon.
Bye!
Get out of here.